I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. It's pepper season. Man, I'm excited about that. So how about that pepper in the thumbnail, huh? Isn't that something? That is a 7-pot Congo SR gigantic mustard. Pretty cool name, isn't it? Here we go. Look at that gorgeous pepper. Isn't that pretty? We're gonna take when I cut this open, I'm gonna take a picture of it and throw the pictures up on Instagram. So, you don't wanna miss that. All right, so I'm gonna cut this right up here so you can see how I cut it. I'm gonna cut it this way. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Wow, is that pretty? Look at that. Isn't that neat? Look at that. How cool is that? Beautiful. Medium wall. It's kind of thin walled. It's not super thin. You know, I've seen thinner, but the wall lining is oily. There's a vein that runs up the entire length. Wow. It smells so good. All right. So I'm going to make a short in the middle of this video. You guys don't mind, do you? Come on, I know you don't. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot to take pictures. I gotta do that because I want to put that on Instagram because that is a really cool picture. All right, so there we go. There we go. Perfect. And now I'm gonna. Here's the short, so you can say I watched it. Because some people are gonna. Some people will see this first and see me make the short. Other people are gonna see the short, then come here. Either way, here's the short. I don't know what the SHU is on this, but what is this now? It's a 7-pot Congo SR gigantic mustard. All right, guys, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. This is a 7-pot Congo SR gigantic mustard. If you want to watch the whole video, go to the channel, check it out. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat. Oh, wow, this is sweet. This pepper is sweet, like really sweet. Started off sweet, like really sweet, and then got like wickedly bitter at the end. And floral. Wow. That's a hot one too. That's excellent. Wow. What if like sweet is a flavor you can't pick up unless you have a really high tolerance? You ever think about that? Can you imagine? All right, so I had that, boy, every time I wish I could describe it better. I had that mustard pod flavor, which is not quite grassy. Again, on the spectrum of this is fruity, this is really earthy, it's like here. It's not like super earthy, but it's kind of like here. It tasted really good. It's burning the sides of my cheeks on the inside, which for me is kind of unusual. Of course, it's early in the season. Let's see what the SHU is on that. Since we got a video going, you don't mind, do you? Probably should have planned a little bit better, but that's what makes this channel exciting. All right, so 7-pot Congo SR gigantic mustard SHU. They're saying 1 million. Fruity, hints of naga, it says, and sweet. They got that right. The sweet was certainly there. Boy, that would make a great sauce. Put my phone down. That would make an excellent sauce. Flavor of that is fantastic. I think that's hotter than because I'm thinking this is, they say, well, I guess that's right. Because I'm thinking 1 million is really not ghost pepper. What I was just thinking was this is hotter than a ghost pepper. But a ghost pepper is only around 900,000, so it would make sense that it is hotter. It's got a great burn. Now, it started off on the inside of my cheeks. Now it's going back to my throat. Be a problem pepper for somebody who's not accustomed to it. If you're a chili head, 6 and above. There'll be, yeah, 6, 7 and above. There'll be some that'll call it a 6. But there'll be chili heads that eat that and say it's a 10, because, you know, you can be a chili head and just be into like jalapenos. But what a burn though. But really, that pepper covered it all. It started sweet and then moved to bitter and floral at the end. Moved around with a burn. Very, very cool. The burn is still lingering. Look at my eyes. It was a good one. I would say it's down to about a 2 now. That got pretty hot. It was hotter than I expected. Now what I'm going to do is, once I've reviewed, because I have in the box that Linda sent me, there are several multiple pods. For instance, there's a couple of Orion peppers coming up. I'm going to review one of them, and one of them I've kept. So we're going to end up having a bunch, which I'll make a challenge out of. And that'll be happening probably not tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. That'll either happen tomorrow or the next day. Pepper burp. That was a great pepper. 7-pot Congo SR gigantic mustard, grown by Linda McNew from Linda's Fiery Treats. Check her out. She has great products. I've been showing these off. These are going to be reviewed soon. These are Reaper Maple candied cashews and candied pecans. All right, just amazing looking. And this just has the most amazing look to it. I can't wait to eat this. And these will all be reviewed very shortly. Anyway, you'll see Linda in the description box. Check her out, please. Right there, you're going to see my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. Right there is the lifeboat. I haven't talked about my sobriety. I'm going to do that. My sobriety is solid as can be, but I haven't talked about it in a while. There's a lot of people that are struggling. So there'll be a video of that coming up, because that's what the lifeboat's about. Right there are all the challenges I've done since I've started this. And right there is Pepperology. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this, betcha, this was Chase the Heat.